It's time to start the next series, and it is the 91 Golden State Warriors versus the 98 Utah Jazz. We have Run TMC with Tim Hardaway, Mitch Richmond, and Chris Mullin against one of the great duos of all time, John Stockton and Karl Malone. For this series, I decided to be the Golden State Warriors. And before I show you guys the stats, let me explain that I picked this team because I love a up-tempo team that can shoot the three. There was not another player on this team besides their power forward, Tyrone Hill, that I recognized the name of. This team was pretty rough, but I will never pick the Utah Jazz. This is one of the few things I'll agree with LeBron on. Nobody wants to pick the Jazz. This was a good game. Don't let the score fool you. It went to overtime, baby. It actually went to double overtime. Now, you can obviously tell the three-point shot was pretty convenient for the Warriors in this one, but the Jazz put up such a great fight. Malone and Stockton, it's like just watching back in the 90s. It was crazy. But like I said, we had double overtime, and that was an entirely different game. There was chances for both teams. Both the Jazz and the Warriors had chances to win the game in regulation and in the first overtime. This was a tightly contested game. It really was the three ball that made the difference for the Warriors in this one. And you can see in those two overtimes, it was just insane. 19 and 14 points respectively. Unfortunately, I could not get the breakdown of each individual overtime, but I will tell you that the Jazz had the last shot at the end of the first overtime. The Warriors had the last shot at the first time of regulation. Obviously, both teams missed. The game was tied at the end of both. Running down the stats, again, just very good game overall. Really fun, and you see it was pretty close in most categories. Not too off. I have to admit, this is probably the series in the Western Conference that I am the most excited about now. It is two teams that styles clash. The Jazz like to play a little bit slower and more methodical. And the Warriors, it's going to have to be upbeat because they do not have a player coming off the bench. It's going to be respectable and help get them a W. So there you have it. Warriors, Jazz, game one of their series. The Warriors took it in double overtime. Make sure you guys stick around, tell your friends about this. This is the Urban Girl Scout Media NBA2k Classic Roster Tournament, and we are literally still getting started on this. This is just the third game, but this was a great game. I am looking forward to this series the rest of the way. We'll see you guys next time.